Surgery can be a tricky business, requiring the steadiest of hands and keenest of minds. When a hospital patient requires surgery, it's reasonable to assume that the doctor performing that surgery will at least be in the same operating theatre. But thanks to new medical technology, a surgeon can be in an entirely different country to their patient. The Da Vinci surgical robot is a remote-controlled surgery droid, which can perform the most precise surgical procedures. Using software, its tools and robot arms dampen out tremors or movements that might occur in a human surgeon's hand. Because this machine is remote-controlled, the surgeon can operate from any location. So if the best doctor for a job is in another country, using this robot, they can remotely carry out the procedure. But remote control is just the start of the story. Pretty soon, routine operations might not involve human beings at all.
Surgical robots are having an increasing impact on surgery today. In 2006, we saw the first time where a surgical robot actually carried out the procedure. It didn't assist, it physically did the operations, and this was watched by experts from around the world. So potentially, in 10 years' time, we might start thinking it very strange to have a human actually doing the operation.
Away from the operating theatre, new technology is also improving surgeons' training. At the London Heart Hospital, trainee medics can get a glimpse of the human heart without making a single incision into a patient.
Transesophageal echocardiography is taking ultrasound pictures from the esophagus or the gullet at the back of the heart and producing 2D ultrasound pictures, much in the same way that when people have an antenatal scan of a pregnancy, we get similar sorts of images instead of a pregnancy of the heart taken from the gullet behind the heart. We use this quite a lot during cardiac surgery, and the cardiologists use it quite often to assess sick hearts, essentially.
This training simulator renders a photorealistic animation of a healthy heart in real time. When used in conjunction with this medical mannequin, students gain a whole new perspective on human anatomy.
And for us, it's an invaluable, we feel, teaching tool because hopefully it will speed up people's accumulation of ultrasound knowledge and thereby skills. And it's also a very valuable tool in teaching people the intimate anatomy of the heart. And in the past we've used these heart models, which as you can see are not desperately interactive. Unfortunately, they're also not terribly accurate. And it's very difficult for students to have to imagine how and where the ultrasound plane is cutting through the model, and then they have to imagine in their head how the 3D model is producing the 2D pictures on the ultrasound screen. The beauty of our model is that it's accurate, it's interactive.
While there's very little substitute for the human touch, it seems that in the next few years, healthcare technology will continue to play a huge role in both the hospital and the home.